Merry Christmas, everybody. I wanted to share a brief episode with you today to start your Christmas week off right. Welcome back, everybody, and Merry Christmas. I wanted to record a very special Christmas Day podcast for you guys. And I wanted to start off by saying, remember what this day is supposed to be about. I know that's so much easier said than done, but now that you're listening to this podcast, hopefully it's a good friendly reminder that this day is supposed to be about family, friends, and being thankful for all of our blessings, especially thankful for God's blessing to the world in his son, Jesus. To show our gratitude for God's gifts to us, we show our gratitude to those in our life by giving gifts to them and giving gifts to our loved ones in our life. So today, if your family is pissing you off, if your football or basketball team loses, or if you're frustrated with the gifts that you got, try to put things into perspective. Again, I know that's a little bit easier said than done, but again, hopefully this is a great reminder to keep a little bit of perspective, because every single one of you who are listening are blessed beyond belief. Every single one of you listening has so much to be thankful for today, and all it takes is remembering to focus on those things, because whatever we focus on, that's going to dictate our emotions. That's going to dictate our mood. So it just takes focusing on the good things, focusing on what we do have in our life, rather than focusing on the bad things. That's going to help us stay in a positive mood and positive emotions as we go throughout this day, as we go throughout this week, and as we finish off 2023. So to stay on the topic of perspective, I also know that a lot of you guys have maybe eaten more unhealthy over the last couple of days, maybe the last couple of weeks, or maybe the last couple of months than you normally do. And I want to tell you, it's okay. It is okay. This whole thing called health, it does not have a finish line. Like, you are not stuck where you are today. You actually do have the ability to move forward, to make new goals, to make new choices, to form new habits, and to become a completely new version of yourself. Like, where you are today is simply a reflection of the habits that you've had over the last 365 days. But who you will be this time next year will simply be a reflection of the habits that you do between now and 365 days from now. And you have the power to change. You have the power to improve those habits. So if you haven't eaten that healthy over the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, realize this game called health is a massive picture. We're not just looking at the last couple of days, weeks, or months. We're looking at the big picture, and you have the ability to change and improve and become an upgraded version of yourself. So don't get super down on yourself. Things can and will change. So the last thing I want to talk about today is to remember to be intentional with your decisions from a health perspective. Now, don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that today needs to be super healthy. I'm not saying that you need to restrict and not have any sweets or not have any alcohol. That's the last thing that I'm saying, because Christmas is not about being the healthiest day of all time. Like, I know for me personally, today I'm going to be drinking more than I normally do. I'm going to be eating more than I normally do. I know I'm going to enjoy some homemade desserts that my mom and aunt makes. I know I'm going to enjoy some ice cold Modelo beer. I know that I might even have a Christmas cocktail. I'm probably going to have some red wine at dinner with some beef tenderloin. And tomorrow I'm probably not going to wake up feeling amazing. Now, I'm not going to be super hungover either, but I'm probably not going to be as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as I normally am. But for me, I am completely okay with that, because again, Christmas Day is not about being as healthy as you possibly can. It's about enjoying things. However, I do want to make today not as bad as it could be from a health perspective. Now, for me, that might look like I'm going to make sure I do a workout in the morning. Then it might look like I'm not going to start drinking alcohol until after 2 p.m. rather than maybe starting at 11 a.m. Then maybe I want to still feel plenty hungry going into dinner, meaning I don't overeat on the appetizers and cheeses and such. And then maybe for dinner, it might be 1.5 plates of food rather than 2 full plates. And then it might mean I'm going to stop drinking alcohol by 9:30 p.m. It's all of these mini decisions that I'm making throughout the day that make it so tomorrow I don't feel overly bloated, I don't feel hungover, and I still feel energetic and good about myself the next day. So this approach, this not as bad as it could be mindset, really allows me to put proper expectations on myself during this day that, again, I just want to thoroughly enjoy. I don't want to be worked up about all the healthy choices that I am or am not making during this day. I just want to tomorrow still feel pretty good, not overly bloated, and not hungover. So think about what does not as bad as it could be look like for you, and take that approach today. Lastly, thank you to every single one of you who have listened to the Best You podcast this year. Like, this marks the 5th full year of the Best You podcast, and it's been an absolute blast, and I continue to enjoy it, and I continue to enjoy getting the feedback from you guys. And this calendar year, 2023, also marks my first full year of just working for Best You alone, not working for Orange Theory, not working Echelon, not working for anybody else, just for Best You. And it's been a great year. It's been a challenging year. It's been tough to have to completely rely on myself for my financial well-being, but it's been great because of the love, the support, and the encouragement that all of you guys have shown me. All of you guys who listen to the podcast, who follow me on Instagram, who absolutely crush the 10-week transformation. I just want to thank you guys so damn much. Y'all truly do mean the world to me. I want you to make sure you know that, and I want you to make sure that you know that I appreciate you. And also, because you're listening today, I want you to stay tuned for a New Year's Eve sale. Now, it will be a New Year's Eve sale, so it will not be going on forever. You need to stay tuned. You need to take advantage of it because it might just give you the opportunity to save a couple bucks on the virtual 10-week transformation starting January 22nd. So stay tuned to my Instagram. Stay tuned to my emails for announcement of the New Year's Eve sale for the virtual 10-week transformation starting January 22nd. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. I hope you have a great day. I hope we all finish 2023 strong and we start 2024 with a bang so we can continue to get closer and closer to your best you. I appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.